Hello, and welcome to FAKI 23 Kronika, the live stream where we watch and discuss performances from the 23rd edition of FAKI Festival for Alternative Theatrical Expression online from Zagreb, Croatia. I'm your host, Richard-1, and joining me from Berlin is my co-host and special guest critic, the superhero theater mastermind, Jana Perković. Hello, Jana, how are you going?
Hello, I'm going well, but it's good. Light lockdown, but okay. So I'm Jana Perković. I'm a theatre critic and cultural worker from Croatia, but also working in Australia, UK, and currently Denmark. Richard says I'm sometimes called the most brutal theatre critic in the world. I don't know. I think it's interesting that we're both quite worried about whether we will be able to control this event in a festival that is really themed around control. And ironically, coming through in a year in which we have just lost the grip on seemingly, I think, everything, with a pandemic taught us that we have very little ability to actually choose how we live our lives, and not forgetting that Zagreb has also had an earthquake to sort of add to the whole collective losing of grip. So let's just roll with the punches tonight, like we have this entire year.
Chaos is the state in which the 10,000 beings were still confused.
Aren't heaven and earth perfect?
All science is in a word and all strength in a name. You have only forgotten.
Yet he is one who generates and is not generated, who transforms and is not transformed.
Yeah, a little bit, and because in Medika I wanted to work also the visual part of the performance, and in my flat I can't do that. I wanted to focus on the sound and try to make all my attention of the sounds of voices, environments.
One of the things that it's really problematic, not only in my work, but in a lot of performance art work nowadays, is the degree of self-referentiality. So I see myself talking about myself, putting myself as a subject.
My parents are a little conservative, but not too bad. It is possible to have dinner with them without feeling outraged. Dos, três, quatro.
we were like crazy dancing and doing some stuff. So we were with all this COVID stuff, and we were dancing with the dogs, with with the plants. And well, Rocío was lucky because she's living in the mountains, so she have all the nature to dance, as you saw, with the bees and with all this stuff. So yes, we create a lot. So it's just like a little short resume what we do in the process, like making play with the process. That's what the main idea to do this attach of my flag.
For me, it's kind of important to try to use the work I do as a tool for something and not just for showing something beautiful. In my opinion, art can be used as a weapon, so it's going to be, it can be dangerous, or it can be effective, or it can be useful also. And with this particular show that I was doing, I was asked to act in a venue which was explicit for anti-prison support. So I had this idea to connect what I do with trying to question for all the people who maybe are not really aware on what happened in the prisons, or don't really stop and think about this part of society, like trying to make them aware of what people who are in this case in the isolations, they are experiencing, what they are there.
It was the way from death to life, personally, because I had this experience very, very hard in my life. But it was also the transformation of myself by this performance. So it's really private, and I think that that's why it's so strong.
This was created for a live performance. For the idea is that I have an audience around. So in this condition, I was alone. So it changed performance totally in the way. But it is what it is. So yeah.
It was in the same time like painful, but also amusing. I mean, it was painful because I didn't stand as good as I should, but I hold still for 1 hour. But it was interesting after something like 20 or 30 minutes when you neutralize all the sounds, all this crowd like become like not so much annoying. It becomes like meditative sound.
People are like zombie. They're automatic in everything. And this is so good, especially now in time, to adapt to new situation and new rules. So this is something like this, that we are, as a Homo sapiens, very repetitive.
Wherever you are in the world, kick back with your cup of tea or beverage of choice and settle in for minimum 2.5 hours of interesting theatre. I will be doing just that. But first, I'll be putting on my critical cap.
I was mostly doing alone. Antonia, for example, she helped me a lot with the movement, and 2 other girls. So this Antonia that we are watching, she helped me with contortion part, and I asked her during the way also for her opinion. That helped me a lot, and 2 other girls helped me with silk. But most of the work I did on my own. And my mentor was here like an outside eye, and she was coming to rehearsals, so she guided me also.
What do you propose? How it developed. It's still developing, actually. It's a never-ending process, I think.
I hope it has an ending. Come on.
Yeah, maybe it will end sometime, but we don't think of it as a finished thing yet. So, yeah. And it's every time we do it, it's different. And this is actually the first time we recorded it from start to beginning.
Okay, the story we started to work. The first story that we want to talk about is about a relationship between 2 persons, and in particular way the female vision of the relationship.
Si tratta di tornare da luoghi dove mai siamo arrivati, di pensare pensieri così sopiti da essere ormai inabissati. Si tratta di cogliere con grata sorpresa.
It's so hard to find someone to give affection to whom you can receive. I guess it's just the draw of the card, no matter how. Call me up.
Tamni oblak, oko njega cvijeće, zeleno, žuto, ljubičasto, prekrasno cvijeće. I upravo su rascvjetali. Govore mi nepoznatim jezikom, ali ja ipak razumijem. Pluća mi se raspadaju i gorim, a ipak je tako ugodno i prozračno.
I need to repeat a lot of times all the scene because you can imagine there is a fraction of a second for a movement and it's an error. And so I have to repeat a lot. When I make some modification, I have to repeat a lot of times.
So, Yasan, you're kind of first up today. How did it go with the workshop this week?
Hi, thank you for inviting me to participate. So I usually do this workshop live for 3 days, 4 or 5 hours per day, and so I had to reduce this to like 3 days, 1 hour per day, because Zoom sessions are quite exhausting, and I didn't know how much also could be done or at all, like physically through the screen. So basically the workshop became more of a discussion or like talk about the practice and a little bit about the theoretical base, and then explaining the score and showing how it is performed on different videos of video documentation.
How did your workshop go this week, Marco? Yours I actually didn't attend, and I don't know so much about what you were doing also. So if you can begin at the beginning, that would really help me.
Yeah, I was expecting to talk about the workshop more than about the politics, but anyhow, we don't have any support, so I depend on my workshops and performances, and I couldn't do that in this situation really good. But yeah, we will survive somehow. I named the workshop Resonating Dance, or I sometimes call it the Resonating Body Dance, and it's basically our interpretation of the Western dancers of the Buto. So resonating is basically what Buto is, but focusing on one side of that everything around us, the objects, the space, the living organisms, they They are manifesting the energies and the vibrations, and everything around us could be our teachers of the movement, teachers of a dance. And if we focus on if we point our focus on feeling these energies, feeling this qualia, this something that we call it qualia, we could learn some new movement. We could learn this original movement that is manifested by the surrounding or within us, within this darkness of our soul, within our subconsciousness. So we could just listen and learn from these invisible teachers and learn a new form of dance.
I was just saying that your style of delivering the workshop over the internet was really effective for me, and I was surprised that it's possible to do it over the internet.
Yeah, for me it was kind of a challenge because it was my first time doing this workshop like online. So it was like a challenge. Yeah.
You really never did it online before. That's crazy to me, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think then, okay, my feedback is that it worked very well over the internet, I have to say. Like, I felt like I was in a real dance studio with you. I didn't feel a big difference, actually. Even, okay, I don't go to a lot of dance workshops, to be honest. But,
Okay.
This week, it has become clear to me that an opportunity has been created for free culture to escape. And so it is with great pleasure that I announce that the theme for FAKI 24, which will happen in late May next year, will be Escape. Look out for the open call coming soon to a digital signpost near you. I would like to say thank you to everyone who has put in so much work to making this festival happen against the odds and with significant resilience. Long live free culture, long live AKC Medika, and long live FAKI International Festival of Alternative Theatrical Creation.